Okay, remember that they're changing my voice. Before we get into Hebrews 13 in the next video, let's go over some key parts in Hebrews 12. I don't want you to miss this, okay? So in Hebrews 11, there was a very key part, for example, that was in verse 34 that said that these people who, Gideon, Barak, Samson, Jephthah, and David, Samuel, and the prophets, they quenched the fury of the flames and escaped the edge of the sword, whose weakness was turned into strength, right? And who became powerful in battle and routed foreign armies. Okay, they became powerful in battle and routed foreign armies by faith. Okay, it said who through faith conquered kingdoms, administered justice, and gained what was promised, who shut the mouths of lions, quenched the fury of the flames, and escaped the edge of the sword, whose weakness was turned to strength, and who became powerful in battle and routed foreign armies. Right? Faith in universal pinpointing moral precision to please God. Not just trying to please God, but administering justice, right? Morally precise justice. Okay. So in Hebrews 12, it talked about how they're surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses. Okay. And it says, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of faith. It went on to say that Jesus endured such opposition from sinners, intense opposition, right? Like they're intensely opposing me. Going down to verse 7, it says, endure hardship as discipline. Endure hardship as discipline, right? And let it discipline you. It says God is treating you as his children, and what children are not disciplined by their father, etc., etc. Okay. Okay, going down to verse 10, it says, they discipline us for a little while as they thought best, but God disciplines us for our good in order that we may share in his holiness. Okay. No discipline seems pleasant at that time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. A harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by discipline, right? Enduring hardship. You're not supposed to shrink from hardship. You're supposed to rally to me, especially if you think that there's going to be hardship, because that's how you're made holy. Those who want to be made holy are disgusting, horrible people. They may as well be mass murdering child molesters, and in a sense they are. Okay. It says, therefore strengthen your feeble arms and weak knees. Make level paths for your feet so that the lame may not be disabled, but rather healed. Okay, it says strengthen your arms and knees, right? Martial arts, right? Figuratively speaking and otherwise, mind, body, soul, and spirit. Monotheistic, obeying God through me, not other systems. Their systems didn't allow them to endure hardship by obeying God through me. You're enduring hardship for the wrong reasons. You're not blessed. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake. Okay? And the throne is established through righteousness. When we get to chapter 13, we'll see in verse 17, it says, have confidence in your leaders and submit to their authority, right? Your spiritual leaders, the ones who've established the throne in righteousness. It's just me. It says in the New Testament, right, you have one teacher, that's the Messiah, that's me. So have confidence in me, the one God set apart clearly as the leader. Okay, have confidence in your leader and submit to his authority because he keeps watch over you as one who must give an account. That is the appropriate adjustment for this time, because Hebrews 13 was written for a certain people during a certain period of time. Now that I, Christ, am back, I am your one true leader. And I can tell you that all your churches have been misleading you. They weren't scrambling to do God's work. They weren't running the race of life, which is like a martial arts race in a sense, where you have to, administer true justice in your own right, to rout the enemies in your own right, in reality, not with psychology. See, people don't understand these key parts, okay, in the Bible. So we see in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 23, to the church of the firstborn whose names are written in heaven, you have come to God, the judge of all, to the spirits of the righteous made perfect. So you're supposed to be righteous and made perfect, right? Made precisely perfect, righteous precision, moral precision, universal pinpointed moral precision.